afternoon, dear viewers. Civil Service. This 24th day in the month of November 2022. Yeah, 2022 for swearing-in ceremony of the Solicitor General, Provost of the College of Health Technology, Elisha, and newly appointed permanent secretaries by His Excellency Mr. Adegboyega Oyetola, the Executive Governor, State of Osun, for today, Thursday, 24th November, year 2022. At this premises this afternoon, a lot of people are here. We have the Deputy Governor, Mr. Boyega Benedict Alabi is here. We have the executive members of the State Council. They are already seated, and those people who are going to partake in the swearing-in, they are already seated.
Let's be seated. Let me congratulate us.
Aki ẹ̀yin wa tí ẹ ń wò wá tí ẹ ń gbọ́ wá ní pé ẹ káàbọ̀ sí gbọ̀ngàn Civil Service Commission ní Àbẹ̀rẹ̀ níbí ní èyí tí ó ń ṣe ọjọ́ 24 oṣù kọkànlá ọdún tí a wà yìí, níbi tí gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ọ̀gbẹ́ni Adégbóyèga Oyètọ́lá yóò ṣe máa àwọn ọ̀gá àgbà tuntun ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun tí wọ́n ti máa ṣètò ìbúra fún wọn fún ti òní. Níbi ayẹyẹ yìí, gbogbo àwọn tí ètò ìbúra náà kàn, gbogbo wọn ló ti wà ní ìkàlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ ìgbìmọ̀ aláṣẹ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun, lẹ́yìn tí a ti rí igbákejì gómìnà ọ̀gbẹ́ni Benedict Alabi. Bákan náà ni akọ̀wé ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun, àwọn náà wà níbí, ọmọọba Oyèbánjí. Àwọn ọmọ ìgbìmọ̀ aláṣẹ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun wọn ò kẹ́yìn. Gbogbo àwọn afẹ́nifẹ́re fún àwọn tí ètò ìbúra fún ìkàn, gbogbo wọn náà ni ó ti wà ní ìkàlẹ̀. Ní báyìí tí gómìnà ti dé, tí àwọn tí ọ̀rọ̀ kàn sì ti wà níkàlẹ̀, ètò bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní pẹrẹu. Ẹ ní àǹfààní láti máa wò wá láti iléeṣẹ́ tẹlifíṣàn ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun, channel 32 UHF 113 lórí StarTime, 542 lórí free to hear. Lórúkọ ọ̀gá pátápátá iléeṣẹ́ wa bí ọ̀gbẹ́ni Abdulrasheed Fọlárànmí, lẹ́ni àǹfààní láti máa wò wá, ẹ kú kalẹ̀.
Highly celebrate Governor of the State of Osun, His Excellency Mr. Adegboyega Oyetola. Your Excellency, we are indeed very happy. You have indeed made another mark. This is indeed highly unprecedented, and we cannot thank you enough. If we continue to thank you from now till next week, next month, we are not going to exhaust the appreciation content already in us. Thank you so much. Please, let's jam our hands together for Mr. Governor. I recognize the Deputy Governor, State of Osun, Mr. Benedict Goyiga Alabi, the Secretary to State Government, Prince Oyebamiji, the Chief of Staff to Mr. Governor, Dr. Charles D.G. Akinola, the Deputy Chief of Staff, Prince Abdullah Adeyan Junior. I recognize our energetic, highly cerebral head of service, Dr. Ologoiga Oyebade. I recognize the Chairman, Local Government Service Commission, that George Tunde Adedeji. I recognize foremost industrialist and our pride, a very wonderful pride in Osun, Alhaji Adebayo Jimoh. Let me recognize cabinet members here present. I can see Honorable Commissioner of Political Affairs, Shedrack Taiwo Akeju. Let me recognize permanent secretaries here present. I can see Mr. Kayode Aliu Afolabi, Local Government Pension Bureau. We have our cabinet members. Yeah, I can see Toki Olani, I recognize you. I feel Samotu, Rosiji Olamiju. I can see Mayegunde Bobadu, I recognize you, sir. Edinashola Gbade Oladipo, you are all recognized. I recognized top careerists, the service that are here present, you are all already recognized. I then move from there to recognize retired permanent secretaries here present. I recognize our distinguished labor leaders. They are here with us, Chairman GNC, Chairman TUC. Of course, Chairman NLC is here. Although wearing two, no, it's not on cap, but maybe wearing two ties to this event. That will be unfolding soonest. I recognized our distinguished celebrators of today. Let me recognize the celebrators of today. That means the named. The governor recently graciously approved the appointments of our very wonderful bosses in the service to the MVA position of permanent secretaries to fill the existing vacancies in the state civil service. I must recognize. Let me Solicitor General, Mr. Barrister Adekemi Bello. Let me from there recognize Engineer Kamoru Babalola. Any moment from now, their status will change. Engineer Esu Ajao. Mr. M.A.K. Jimo. Mr. R.A. Pokuola. Mr. D.O. Ogunrinlade. Mrs. J.K. Odediran. Mr. Oyeshiku Adelu. Mr. Babajide Falade. Your Excellency, I want to do a man Minister of Women Affairs. Gbogbo psychology obìnrin náà mọ̀. Mrs. Fumilola Oyewole. Mr. O.A. Ogudun. Your Excellency, the person I'm about to mention, please permit me to be sentimental because it's my constituency. Our Sweet 16, Mrs. Bukola Adegidigbe. Mrs. Taiwo Oladujoye. Dr. A.A. Oni. Mr. Lekan Babalola. Mrs. Sholabomi Akishola. Mr. K.N. Akitola. Emena. Mr. K.N. Akitola, Emena. Mr. K.N. Akitola, Emena. Mr. K.N. Akitola, Emena. Mr. K.N. Akitola, Emena. Your Excellency, you will permit me to be sentimental about this person also. It's your person, Mr. Comrade J.S. Adekomi. Please, close line. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, the next on the list, number 18, Mrs. Ajibola Falode. Now, Mrs. A.Y. Osun. Mrs. C.O. Falade. Mr. C.O. Fashino. Mr. C.O. Fashino. Mrs. Bemisola Fayoyin. Mr. M.A. Olawale. Mr. S.A. Raji. Pharmacist Kunle Adebayo. Mr. T.O. Akiwumi. Mr. Richard Oyegbami. Mr. Fatai Adekileku. Mr. T.O. Akiwumi. Mr. Richard Oyegbami. Mr. M.O. Obidia. And Engineer J.A. Babalola. and also to be sworn in today by Mr. Governor, the newly appointed Provost of the State College of Air Technology, Lisha, Dr. Lateef Olaiwaju Rahim. Your Excellency, I'm tempted to, as I was reading the names, the temptation to add my name, but Oti Takoko. I recognize distinguished Honorable former Speaker, Right Honorable Professor Moji Dalabi. And I can see our very wonderful boss, our former leader in the Nigerian of journalists, who has remained a veteran and the husband of one of our celebrators today, Mr. Kayode Akishola. Welcome, sir. I recognize all our top government officials who are present. I can see the Permanent Secretary, Public Service Office, Minister of Capacity Building, Samuel Ayeleya, you know. Top careerists here present. The teaming of civil servants here present. Party leaders. Akitunde Adegboye. At this point in time, I have to proceed welcoming Mr. Benga Adenio, Director Cabinet, to proceed with the first stage of the swearing exercise.
Mr. Governor, to this greatest Nigerian workers of the greatest Nigerian workers. Ó yẹ kí kọ́kọ́ dúpẹ́. Àkọ́kọ́. Àwa ló yẹ kí àkọ́kọ́ dúpẹ́. Àwa ló yẹ kí àkọ́kọ́ dúpẹ́. Àwa rọ́jọ́ òní láàyò. Àwa ló yẹ kí àkọ́kọ́ dúpẹ́. Greatest Nigerian workers, please sit down. Mr. Governor, we welcome you to this occasion. The people that you are to swear in today, they are representing 40,000 strong members of our service. And they are representing thousands of the pensioners. This is the class of the brightest. I was planted by Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola, but Mr. Isiaq Adegboyega Oyetola nurtured me, and today I feel matured in the service of Osun State. In the course of the affairs you gave to me, with the people now that we are to swear in today, we moved in to march to all our primary schools to see what are the things that are going on there. We moved to all our secondary schools. Mr. Governor, these people that you are seeing today, we celebrated together 2 public service events in 2 years. with the physically challenged children here in Osogbo and Iwo, and all of them followed me there to celebrate with them. And on the day when we were doing that celebration, all the commissioners invited and all of them, they were all weeping because they were sympathizing with the plight of the physically challenged children in our state. We moved to the House of Assembly, Mr. Governor. We equally got to the Court of Justice. We got to all our ministry, departments, and agencies, fire stations, maternity centers, rural and urban areas, all to preach your gospel of good tidings to the people of Osun and to deliver your message of goodwill to all the people that voted for you. In the course of my movement all around, Mr. Governor, I came around all these people. And on your behalf and on your mandate, I seek to certify that they are all fit and proper to be awarded the distinguished position of permanent secretaries of the state of Osun. I am sure that they have been properly screened. Some of them have been in their position for the past 4, 5, 6 years, and they have proved their mettle that they are men of substance and ladies of high integrity. And I want to swear on oath that all of them are going to do you proud as you confer on them today the prestigious position of the permanent secretary of the state. I singularly want to thank you again for the assurance you are giving to all the workers of the state now that there is a future for them. The people that are here are not noted for lobbying. They did not know anybody. They did not go around to cheapen themselves in any form. They waited for God, and today they are not waiting in vain. May your generations continue to be blessed, Mr. Governor, and may your shadow never grow less. I want to thank the labor movement, starting from my leader there, Comrade Adekomi, and our own Jagaban. I want the two of you to stand up for recognition. Comrade Bayo Adejuma and Comrade Adekola, the three of you. Please, can we give them 3 gbosas? Gbosa, gbosa, gbosa. These are the comrades of Mr. Governor. Please sit down. Who have made it possible to make us to have full payment of all our salaries. They worked night and day to make sure that nobody negotiated for the minimum wage and not everybody is taking minimum wage in Osun without any stress. These are the people that work with Mr. Governor to make sure now that all workers of the state are given double promotion, double conversion, double preferment, double regularization, double this, double that. Greatest Nigerian workers! And today, to the glory of God, you can see this Mr. Governor is finishing the first term by the grace of God on 26th. And look at this all. This is the service. This is Osun. This is the face of Osun for you. You are finishing strong. You are finishing strong. And few men recorded this year of this day finished strong. And I want to say you are now number 1. That will be in Apere celebrating this type of event on 25th November 2022. Just about 48 hours to go from office. God has been with you. And I'm sure Ileri Oluwa ti ṣe, ó tún máa ṣe sí ni. On behalf of the people now that you have appointed me on, which I have served for about 5 years, I want to congratulate you. And today, by the grace of God, I'm handing over them to you. And by tomorrow, by the grace of God, I shall hand over to another person too. God bless you, Mr. Governor. God bless your sister. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Head of Service. And before I welcome the Director Cabinet to do the needful. Let me welcome on behalf of the labor movement, Comrade Bayo Adejumo, the Jagaba of Osun Labor. Please step forward. Comrade Bayo Adejumo. Thank you so much, sir.
His Excellency, our amiable governor, our humble governor, God-sent governor, Alhaji Oyega Oyetola, and our deputy governor, Honorable Bendix Alabi, our chief of staff, and deputy chief of staff, Chairman, Local Government Service Commission, and our old man, that is the head of service of Osun State. And not only that, part and parcel of labor movement of Osun State. In those days, before I was appointed as the head of service, that is Comrade Olowega Oyibade. We are highly impressed today. I'm very, very happy to be here. And we are associated with this event because our governor is not God, but he is very, very close to the Almighty God because he's a promise keeper. He promised all workers of our state that what we are celebrating today will be done before his exit in office. For now, I say, he told us on May Day that our members will be appointed as permanent secretaries, and the same promise is being fulfilled today. We thank the Almighty God. We thank you, sir. May you continue to live. You will live long, as Kola not live long in the mouth of those who cherish him. We thank your administration, and we believe that we have just started. God be on our side. We have just started. You have just started. God be on your side. Thank you very much, sir.
Now, Mr. Dakbenga, please let's proceed.
His Excellency, the Governor of Osun, Mr. Adeboyega Oyetola, the Deputy Governor, Baba, the SSG, the Chief of Staff, Deputy Chief of Staff, Head of Service, dignitaries on the high table, party faithful, members of the State Executive Council here present, the newly appointed permanent secretaries, ladies and gentlemen, please permit me to stand on the already established protocol. I have a singular assignment given to me by Mr. Governor to administer oath of allegiance and oath of office on newly appointed permanent secretaries. And before I go into that, I will single out the Solicitor General and Permanent Secretary. I don't know if it's okay. So please step forward to take her oath. Oath of allegiance. I
I, Marufat Adekemi Bello,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will be faithful
that I will be faithful
and bear true allegiance
and bear true allegiance
to the Federal Republic of
to
Nigeria,
the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
and that I will preserve,
and that I will preserve,
protect,
protect,
and defend
and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the Federal Republic of
of the
Nigeria.
Federal Republic of Nigeria.
So help me God.
So,
Oath of office as Solicitor and Permanent Secretary now.
I, Marufat Adekemi Bello,
Do solemnly swear as follows:
do solemnly swear as follows
that I will be faithful
that I will be faithful
and bear true allegiance
and bear true allegiance
to the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
to the Federal Republic of
that
Nigeria,
as Solicitor General and Permanent Secretary,
that as Solicitor General and Permanent Secretary,
I will discharge my duties
I will discharge my duties
faithfully to the best of my ability
faithfully to the best of my ability
and always in the interest of the sovereignty,
and always in the interest of the sovereignty, integrity,
solidarity,
solidarity,
well-being,
well-being,
and prosperity
and prosperity
of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
I will not allow personal interest
That I will not allow my personal interest
to conduct
to influence my official conduct
all my official decisions,
or my official decisions.
that in all circumstances
That in all circumstances
I
I will do right
to all manner of
to all manner of people
according to law,
according to law,
without fear or favor,
without fear of favor,
affection or ill will,
affection or ill will.
that I will not directly
That I will not directly
or indirectly
or indirectly
communicate
communicate
or reveal
or reveal
to any person
to any person
any matter
any matter
which shall be brought
which shall be brought
under my
consideration
or shall become known to me
or shall become known to me
as Solicitor General
as Solicitor General
and Permanent Secretary,
and Permanent Secretary,
except
except
as may be necessary
as may be necessary
for the due discharge
for the due discharge
of my official
of
duties.
my official duties.
So help me
So
God.
help me.
Now we are going to do administration of oath of office on the newly appointed permanent secretaries on batches basis. So what we are going to do is that we are going to have 3 batches. So we are going to call you, I think 10 will do. Engineer Kamaru A. Babalola, so please step forward. Engineer Eso Ajao, to please step forward. Mr. M.A.K. Jimo, to please step forward. Mr. Alre Bokuola, to please step forward. Dr. Mr. D. O. Ogunrinlade, to no. Mrs. J.K. Odediran, Mr. Oyesiku Adelu, Mr. Babatope Falade, Babajide Falade, Mrs. Fumilola Oyewole, and Mr. O.A. Ogudu. Got a mini. Oath of allegiance now. You read after me. I, your name, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God. Oath of office as Permanent Secretary. I, your name, do solemnly swear as follows: that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that as permanent secretary, I will discharge my duties faithfully to the best of my ability and always in the interest of the sovereignty, integrity, solidarity, well-being, and prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That I will not allow my personal interest to influence my official conduct or my official decisions. That in all circumstances, I will do right to all manner of people according to law, without fear or favor, affection, or ill will. That I will not directly or indirectly aid or reveal to any person any matter which shall be brought to consideration or shall become known to me as permanent secretary, as may be necessary, except may be necessary for the due discharge of my official duties. So help me God. So we are going to, in a single profile, we move to where Mr. Governor is. And so,
as I said at that time, coming down from the eye, their status changes.
The form should be completed before you take it to Mr. Governor. Please complete the form before it into Mr. Governor. So the second batch now. Mrs. Bukola Aderibipe to please step forward. Mrs. Taiwo Oladujoye.
This program is currently going on live on OSBC channels. Any minute from now, we'll be taking the next batch. Sabine Gadenio, let's proceed with the next batch.
Okay. Mrs. Bukola Aderibibe, please step forward, ma. Mrs. Taiwo Oladujoye, Dr. A.A. Oni, Mr. Lekan Babalola, Mrs. Shola Akinshola, Mr. K.N. Akintola, Mr. J.S. Adekomi, Mrs. Jibola Falode, Mrs. A.Y. Eson, and Mrs. C.O. Falade.
Yes, the next batch has been announced.
Then, Mr. C.O. Fashino to also join them.
Mr. C.O. Fashino, please join them.
C.O. Fashino, please join them.
Mr. Jide Falade, presently going through the baptism. Yes, he has been baptized by Mr. Governor. He's now a permanent secretary.
So you are to hold either
Mr. Femi Ogudu
or Quran, or you raise your hand for affirmation and do any of the three. So here we go. Oath of allegiance now. I, your name, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Congratulations, Mr. Femi Ogudu.
And that I will preserve,
coming down as a PS,
protect the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God. Oath of office as permanent secretary. I, your name, do solemnly swear as follows: that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that as permanent secretary, I will discharge my duties faithfully to the best of my ability and always in the interest of the sovereignty, integrity, solidarity, well-being, and prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That I will not allow my personal interest to influence my official conduct or my official decisions. That in all circumstances, I will do right to all manner of people according to law, affection, or ill will. That I will not directly or indirectly communicate or refer to any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as permanent secretary, except as may be necessary for the due discharge of my official duties. So help me God. So we make a single profile and sign.
Yes, Barrister Comrade, Chairman, Nigerian Labour Congress, going through the requisite baptism. Yes, Jan Sheikh. Mrs. Yetunde Osun. Àwọn tí ò tí kàn nígbàgbọ́ pé yóò kàn àwọn níṣá. Congratulations, ma'am. Mrs. Shola Bomi Akishola. A cultural icon. Yes, Mr. Kayode Akishola, please come and join your dear wife. Mr. Kayode Akishola, please come and join your dear wife. Wow. And I cannot stand for you. I would have loved to.
Then the
Mr. Lekon Babalola.
The third batch, which is the last batch now. The third batch, which is the last batch now. Mrs. Gbemisola Fayoyin, Mr. M.A. Olawale, Mr. S.A. Paji, Raji, Mr. S.A. Oga, Mr. S.A. Raji, Pharmacist Kunle Adebayo, Mr. T.O. Akiwumi, Mr. Richard Oyegbami, Mr. Fatai Adekilekun,
Dr.
Mr.
A.A. Oni.
Obidiya,
Congratulations, sir.
Engineer A.A. Babalola, and Dr. Lateef Olanrewaju Rahim. Dr. Lateef Olanrewaju Rahim, to please join them. Hello.
Yes. Dr. Rahim is the newly appointed Provost of the State College of Health Technology, Ilesha. For Dr. Olayewaju Rahim is the newly appointed Provost. He will be going through his own baptism.
Please bring copies of Holy Bible and Quran, and perhaps we have someone who wants to use iron, God of thunder, and things like that.
Bukola
We have them
there.
If you are so inclined to use that. Yes. We want to vote of allegiance now. I, your name, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So
where are you?
Oath of office as Solicitor General, as Permanent Secretary. As Permanent Secretary. Oath of office as Permanent Secretary. I, your name, do solemnly swear as follows, that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that as Permanent Secretary, I will discharge my duties faithfully to the best of my ability and always in the interest of the sovereignty, integrity, solidarity, well-being, and prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That I will not allow my personal interest to influence my official conduct or my official decisions, that in all circumstances, I will do right to all manner of people according to law, without fear or favor, affection or ill will, that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or refer to any person, any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as permanent secretary, except as may be necessary for the due discharge of my official duties. So help me God. So we have to go on a single profile to Mr. Governor. I am directed to make this announcement that Comrade Jacob Adekomi do the response on behalf of others newly sworn permanent secretaries. Comrade Jacob Adekomi, apart from being a labor leader, is now a barrister at law. A barrister at law. Greater, we celebrate you. Okay. Not only. Okay.
Hello. Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the instruction of Mr. Governor to perform and administer oath of allegiance and oath of office separately on the newly appointed Provost of the Osun State College of Health Technology, Ilesha, Dr. Latif Olariwaju Ryan. Oath of allegiance now. I, your name. Do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God. Oath of office as Provost, Osun State College of Health Technology, Ilesha. I do solemnly swear as follows, that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that as Provost, Osun State College of Health Technology, Ilesha, I will discharge my duties faithfully to the best of my ability and always in the interest of the sovereignty, integrity, solidarity, well-being, and prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will not allow my personal interest to influence my official conduct all my official decisions, that in all circumstances, I will do right to all manner of people, according to law, without fear of favor, affection, or ill will, that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as Provost, Osun State College of Technology, Ilesha, except as may be necessary for the due discharge of my official duties. So help me God.
Congratulations, Dr. Rahim. At this point, I will now welcome Comrade Barrister Mr. Jacob Adekomi to please step forward, come and respond on behalf of the new appointees.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Osun State, Mr. Isaac Goyeka Oyechola, the Deputy Governor, our own Benedict Alabi, the Chief of Staff, the SSG, my own Ulugoyega Oyebade, the Head of Service, Chairman, Local Government Service Commission, the Deputy Chief of Staff, Professor Majid Alabi, Honorable Bayo Jimon, all other protocol extended, the newly appointed permanent secretaries, the old permanent secretaries, the JNC chairman, TUC, NSC in absentia, great Nigerian workers. So, Your Excellency, today you are restoring the lost glory of the service of the state of Osun. The last time Osun witnessed such epoch-making event like this, if I'm not mistaken, was 2012. Exactly 10 years ago. Even 10 years, 2 months. What we are witnessing today has happened in the last 10 years, 2 months. Your Excellency, there was a time in this state of Osun when even promotion was an anomaly. When promotion become a thing that is difficult to come by. There was a time in Osun when even half salary was the order of the day. There was a time in the state of Osun when increment, annual increment, which is our statutory right, became what is difficult to come by. There was a time in the state of Osun when conversion became a problem for the workers of the state. There was a time in the state of Osun when workers find it difficult to eat 3 square meals per day. Those stigma, even there was a time in the state of Osun when coordinating directors become the order of the day. The question I used to ask ourselves, what are they coordinating? But today, Your Excellency, you are creating history. You are removing that stigma that has bedeviled the workers in the state of Osun. We can't thank you enough. On behalf of the appointed permanent secretaries, the Solicitor General, the Provost of the College of Technology, we say a big thank you. You have brought joy, happiness to the family, to these families. Joy, happiness shall not depart from your family too. Since you came on board, you are an epitome of grace. You are an epitome of happiness to us. Your Excellency, we shall not forget you. You have put an daily mark in our life, and forever we shall always remember you. Once again, on behalf of my people, on behalf of workers in Osun, because you made a promise May 1st, 2022, to the whole world that you will appoint permanent secretary. Today, history has been made. You have fulfilled your promises. Once again, thank you and God bless you all.
Solidarity for. Solidarity for. Solidarity forever, we shall always fight for our right. Victory, there is victory for all. There is victory for go in the struggle. There is victory for forward. Never backward, never in the struggle for there is victory. Forward, never backward, never in the struggle for amen. And there is victory. Isoleto in Africa, Aluta, Gloria. Thank you so much. At this point in time, I have the honor and privilege to welcome His Excellency the Governor of the State of Osun, Mr. Adeboyega Oyetola Ileolua.
Ìrànwọ́ tó fún mi ní ìrànwọ́ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wọ́n pàṣẹ ènìyàn ló dúró ènìyàn ti máa mú wọ́n pàṣẹ ènìyàn ló dúró ènìyàn ti máa ṣàròyé ó ní ìdúró mi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ó ní ìdúró mi ó ní ìdúró mi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ àìkárẹ́tọ̀ ẹni tó wà lẹ́yìn mi ó ní ìdúró mi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀. Ló dúró ènìyàn ti máa mọ̀ wọ́n á ti máa ṣèrè kú wọ́n bá ṣe ènìyàn ló dúró ènìyàn ti máa ṣe ó ní ìdúró mi ó ní ìdúró mi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ aláàánú mi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ẹni tó wà lẹ́yìn mi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ èmi ẹni ìkọ̀sílẹ̀ ó gbà mí ògbé mi rán ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ káfíńrà tùpà ayé wa tùpà tó máa fi wò ní Olúwa ó ní ìdúró mi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ èmi ẹni tí mo bá ti báyé rìn lọ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ó mú mi dúró lórí ẹsẹ̀ mi máa dúró lórí ẹsẹ̀ mi ti ìdálẹ́ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀.
Thank you very much. To God be the glory. I recognize my deputy, Oluboyega Alabi. Can we reduce this noise, please? It's too noisy. Silence, please. Thank you. Former Speaker, Professor Mojid Alabi, thank you for being here. SSG, Wole Oyebanji, Chief of Staff, Charles Diji Akinola, Deputy Chief of Staff, Prince Adeyanju Biniyo, Head of Service, Head of Services, Head of Services, third time, Head of Services, Dr. Festus Ologboyega Oyebade, other members of the Executive Council that are here, PS, both old and new, GM, Executive Secretary that are here, the newly sworn in permanent secretaries. Congratulations. The civil political functionaries that are here, particularly Elder George Adedeji. I want to recognize Mr. Akisola. Thank you for being here. Directors of various agencies, our labor leaders. Isoleto. Africa. You have, I was accusing the head of service. I was thinking of giving one slot to labor, but he ended up getting 2 from me. Other civil servants that are here in number, I greet all of you. Family, friends, and well-wishers of the newly appointed permanent secretaries. Other important personalities that are here, particularly Alhaji Adebayo Jimoh, security operatives, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I'd like to thank God that the acronym of Coordinating Director has been buried for life. Never in the history of Osun shall we have CD. I'm highly elated to welcome you all to the inauguration of 30 new permanent secretaries who have been found worthy both in character and performance to be appointed to the administrative pinnacle of state ministries, departments, and agencies. I congratulate all on this preferment and thank you for rendering meritorious services that have qualified you for this appointment. Today's exercise is yet the fulfillment of another promise made. Recall that on the occasion of this year's Workers' Day, I had made a promise, among others, to conduct outstanding promotions nominally from 2019 to date, also to appoint permanent secretaries to put an end to the use of coordinating directors in ministries, departments, and agencies. That we implemented all that we have promised in May this year, regardless of the outcome of the governorship election, is a clear indication that ours is not a vindictive government. We have demonstrated in this 4 years, despite paucity of funds, that contrary to the perception out there, we are not anti-workers and we are true to our ideas as a progressive government. The position of permanent secretary is a position of trust, responsibility, and leadership. By attaining this status, your sphere of responsibility and leadership has expanded as you are expected to lead your respective MDAs to success by leading from the front at all times. The Osun Civil Service you are invited to lead at various levels is a significant part and drivers of the knowledge and technology-driven bureaucracy that has delivered sustainable good governance, award-winning programs, and innovative policies in the past 4 years. You are invited to further fortify the team and raise the bar of service delivery in the state. As an administration, we envision the civil service as an effective driver of sustainable development and successful service delivery as a process and not a destination. Therefore, you must realize that in a world governed by the new normal and rapid changes, what got you here cannot achieve the effective service delivery we all seek and desire. You must therefore consistently imbibe the principles of strategic thinking, planning, and prompt implementation, while rallying your subordinates to embrace same and global standards for optimal results. The civil service of today has engaged in a paradigm shift whose contents are knowledge, technology, innovation, effective time management, and result orientation. You must realize that when these new nuggets are mixed with the saturated kernels of competence, dedication, loyalty, and discipline, effective service delivery will be on autopilot. The tool for constantly achieving and sustaining the above-mentioned skill is capacity building. I therefore charge you to constantly build your capacity and those of your subordinates so that together you can consistently drive and deliver the Osun of our collective dream. Once again, I congratulate you all on this your appointment and wish you best wishes as you roll up your sleeves to serve the state and people of Osun with passion and vigor. It is now my pleasure and honor to inaugurate this brand new for that matter, permanent secretaries and Provost of the College of Technology, to the glory of God and the benefit of our people in Osun. Thank you and God bless you.
Appreciation. Appreciation. Mo dúpẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ bàbá bọ̀ pẹ́ mi.
Thank you, please. Immediately after the anthems, we have a photo session of the appointees with our governor outside the hall. Let's rise. Before rising, please. Before rising.
Greatest Nigerian workers, all secretaries are having their meeting at 9 o'clock in the conference room of the Ministry of Local Government. And we have to do 3 happy cheers to Mr. Governor for making this occasion. Greatest worker, we can do more. For a man that has taken time to appoint this large number of permanent secretaries at this time. For a man who abolished coordinating directors to add joy to us, to give us full permanent secretary, we can do better. Photograph will take place outside.
Nine a.m. tomorrow morning. The meeting, permanent secretaries, is tomorrow morning, not tonight. Please let's rise. Let's have the anthems. Please let's remain standing once again, Lord. Ètò tèní náà ni ètò ìbúra fún àwọn ọ̀gá àgbà láwọn iléeṣẹ́ ìjọba ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun eléyìí tí gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ọ̀gbẹ́ni Adégbóyèga Oyètọ́lá tí wọ́n ṣe ní òní tí ṣe ọjọ́ kẹrìnlélógún oṣù kọkànlá ọdún 2022. Ètò náà ti wáyé pẹ̀lú ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn ènìyàn pàápàá jùlọ àwọn tí ètò yìí kàn tí wọ́n fi ayẹyẹ náà dá lọ́lá pẹ̀lú àwọn tó jẹ́ kímí níbi iṣẹ́ ìjọba. Adúpẹ́ ní ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run, ire ìyá kárí o lágbára Elédùmarè. Adúpẹ́ fún iléeṣẹ́ tẹlifíṣàn ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun èyí tó sì mú ètò náà wá sí ojú ìwòran yín. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ọ̀gá àgbà iléeṣẹ́ tẹlifíṣàn wa ọ̀gbẹ́ni Abdulrasheed Fọlárànmí, àwọn ni wọ́n kó wa sòdí wá síbi ètò yìí. Ọ̀gá tó bójútó ètò gbogbo ní móhùnmáwòrán Ọlásùnkànmí Oyèbáyọ̀, bẹ́ẹ̀ kan náà ni ọ̀gá tó wà ní ìgbọ́nú ẹ̀ka ètò ìmọ̀ ẹ̀rọ àti ẹnjìníàrì ní iléeṣẹ́ wa arábìnrin Olúwatóyìn Owójayé ẹni àjọwà ń bí, Táyọ̀ Fagbọ́rún àjọwà ń bí ni, Adésóyè Awódèjì, Paul Oniti, Lateef Ọláwọlé, Mariam Owódùnní. Bákan náà ni àwọn ayàwòrán wa Taofik Hamid wà ń bí o, Ṣẹyẹ Òbíṣẹ̀san, Gabriel Fadéhàn Adéwà níbi ètò yìí ni. Àwọn awakọ̀ wọn náà wọn ò gbẹ́yìn níbí, Ajíbádé àjọwà ń bí náà ni. Adúpẹ́ ní ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run fún àṣeyọrí lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Mo gbà ládùúrà pé ó rere kò ní sọ ní ọ̀dẹ̀ gbogbo wa. Ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun yóò máa tẹ̀síwájú. Ẹ máa bá wa ká lọ lórí àwọn ètò wa gbogbo ní tẹlifíṣàn ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun. Ẹ kú kalẹ̀.
ìfẹ́ kọ̀ọ̀gá rẹ̀ ni mo wá síbẹ̀ ní tí ń sọ̀rọ̀.